let's focus on the positives. And there's so many of them. Yeah. Really, if you think about it, everything the Niners do is good. So let's start with the recent trade, the trade up to number 3. Why was it so smart, in your opinion, Botond?
Well, first of all, glad to be here as always. It's a pleasure. It's a fantastic Monday. It was a fantastic offseason so far for the 49ers.
The best.
I'm glad that I'm a fan of the 49ers.
I wish I was a fan of the 49ers. I'm jealous.
Okay. So why it was so great move by the 49ers? Well, first of all, we all knew that Kyle Shanahan wanted to have a new start with a new quarterback. And now he got his chance.
Yep.
They gave up just 2 future first-round picks and a third-rounder and they switched, of course, their first-rounder this year for that third-round pick. And I do think that there are fantastic prospects without faults. And after that, they can draft almost all of them, whoever they want. It was
right. And we'll talk about the quarterbacks in a little bit about how, great they all are and how they really have no downside. But it seems to me that just stepping us back, even without looking at each quarterback individually, like historically, there's such a high success rate drafting quarterbacks in the first round. I mean, you don't miss, especially if you trade up into the top 3. Like all the teams that have traded up into the top 3 for quarterbacks in the past just won Super Bowls. Like I'm thinking Carson Wentz and the Eagles, like that worked out. Yeah. Although they did win it with Nick Foles instead of Carson Wentz, but still, I mean, and he's not really their quarterback anymore. They traded him. They got rid of him this year. But there was also Jared Goff. The Rams traded a lot to get up to get the number 1 pick for Jared Goff, but they lost the Super Bowl, and he's not their quarterback anymore. But there was RG3. Washington traded all those picks for RG3, but he's not their quarterback anymore. But I'm sure there are examples that I'm just not thinking of where this working out.
Of course. I'm sure that this will work out. I mean, Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch proved themselves as great drafters.
That's true. They never miss in round 1. So, I mean, you might question another team moving up for this pick, but not John and Kyle.
Yeah. And even if they failed, it wasn't them. It was just the players. They were bad.
True.
Yeah, and they just saw it themselves. So,
yeah, the process is correct. You can't really criticize them one way or another. No matter who they take, no matter what they do, no matter how much this trade potentially sets the franchise back, it was the right move. And we all agree with that. It was smart. And anytime that you have an opportunity to trade not 1, not 2, but 3 first-round picks and a third for the opportunity to get not the best, not the second best, but the 3rd best quarterback in the draft, you have to do that. You have to do that because if there's anything we've learned is that every draft produces at least 3 franchise quarterbacks. I mean, every year. Look at how good Tua is. Look at how good Dwayne Haskins is. Look at how good Daniel Jones is. I mean, it's just constant. They all are great. Sam Darnold, for example. Josh Rosen. So this is kind of like a no downside move.